Hello, today we're going to be talking about something a bit more like archetypes, but something a little bit more understanding. So, for a quick disclaimer, since I've reached 70 subscribers as of recently, I am now going to be working on the community, as I was talking about. So, again, still stay tuned for that. I'm not going to give much information in this video, as that is not the topic of today. So, the real topic. Today, I want to tell you about how to link your energy and consciousness to an elemental archetype. Now, let me elaborate what this means. If you know by watching my other videos, sorry if I keep looking at something else, there's a bee flying right there. So if you watch my archetype videos, you would know that you're able to bring energy, you're able to bring archetypes to your energetic field. Yeah, I only told you about how to bring archetypes that are already inside you, like your mind, body, inner child, and shadow self. But today we're going to be talking about how to make contact with like the air archetype, water, the sun, space, the cosmos, etc. So before we get into how to summon them, I'm going to tell you how they even have archetypes in the first place. As you know, elements are a tangible, non-humanoid figure. So how could they all of a sudden have a humanoid figure? Well, it's simple. The archetype is actually the core of this element. Like, I'll take the sun, for example. If you called upon the sun's archetype, the core itself would emerge out of the whole like radius of the sun and become, well, whatever your mind makes it become. But that will be the epitome of the actual solar energy, and you will be talking with the actual energy itself. So now, how to do so. So obviously, as you know, if you watch my other videos, you would get into a meditative state. You would probably do the thunder splitting technique, separate your thoughts to be aware of your awareness. And then in that dark space, use your own energy to change your vibrational frequency to match that of whoever you're trying to come in contact with. We'll use electricity for example. We'll do it right now, actually. So put your hands however you wish. Close your eyes, take a nice deep breath in. Hold it for 4 seconds, 2, 3, 4. And just exhale until you feel no breath in your body anymore. Now do that a few more times. In with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 3, 4. And out the mouth. Now, in the dark space that you're looking at, now try to connect your own vibrational frequency to that of electrons. You have to calm yourself. You have to let your vibrational frequency be sporadic, yet you are still. You'll probably be jittering around your body, and that's perfectly okay. You don't have to be a mannequin. You just have to focus on your energy being steady, yet vibrant and sporadic. Imagine your body as the cloud and your aura as the electric field. And calm yourself, allowing your consciousness to enter the realm of storms. Now, whatever you see next is the comprehension of your own mind of the realm of storms. I cannot tell you exactly what it will look like, but for me, it's just a black space with constant striking thunderbolts. And rain. There's always rain. In this piece right now, we're not gonna mess with anything at the moment. Just sit in this little realm. Calm your body and mind to be used to this realm. Be okay that this is some other reality, but it is still true. And now, when you're ready, take another deep breath in. Hold it for a few seconds. 3, 4. Exhale. And now calm your mind to collect the electricity around you to form its core, to form its archetype. Now, this archetype could look like a ball of electricity, a person made out of electricity, a thunderbolt just constantly standing there, or it could be the realm itself talking to you. But regardless, the core is how you find the archetype. Now, while looking at this archetype in front of you, merely embrace it in your mind. Embrace the archetype as one of your own. Be accepting to its guidance and accept that it has its best intentions for you. Allow your body and consciousness to trust what is in front of you and what is around you. I hate bugs sometimes. You just need to focus on the fact that this archetype will help you as a natural element. So open your eyes, come back to this world, and just rethink about everything that just happened for a few moments. I'll wait. Okay, good. So after thinking about that, you get the understanding that you're able to enter the realm of an element because they have their own little zone, basically. I don't really know what to call it. I would say like a primordial scape. That's like the coolest name I can think of for it. But this applies to plants. Well, honestly, when it comes to plants, you kind of can just stay in reality as there's plants everywhere. But this applies to fire, the water one, air, darkness, light. I fucking hate mosquitoes. That's not an element, I promise you, but holy hell, if it was, I'd be the master of it. Yeah, this applies to practically all of these, same as the universe and the cosmos, but the cosmos is different. The cosmos is more of a environmental archetype, because the cosmos is quite literally the conglomeration of space and time and whatever resides within it. So from what I saw when I was astral projecting into the cosmos, it was more like a retro city, but that was just how I interpret it. But regardless, it was never a specific like humanoid figure like most archetypes usually are, but the universe was a figure, if that, yeah, no, that makes sense. The cosmos was above the universe, but the universe was a humanoid figure. Okay, whoops. So I taught how to come in contact and also accept their guidance to you. What else could you really get from this? Well, you could actually, where do I even start actually? So the first one I would say is, yeah, you can ask these archetypes for guidance. You're not gonna turn into Percy Jackson and then all of a sudden touch water and boom, you're healed or something. Like, no, please still be realistic within the fantastical realm. This guidance will be for your best self, as you intend to have this archetype help you help you on the path you're trying to take in life. They will give you their own piece of advice as a primordial being themselves. They will try to give you as much advice as possible, but do know they're not like actual God, so they won't give advice on everything. They'll just give their peace of mind on certain points in your life. This voice in your head will probably sound like yours, or could have a better, a different pitch depending on the gender of the gender, whatever the archetypes takes. Like water usually is a female archetype, at least was for me. The lightning one was a man though, so their voices would be slightly different, as the girl would be a slightly lighter pitch voice, more like this, and then this one will be more like this. It's based off of what the archetype wishes to show you, and how to explain separate thoughts within your own mind. They literally feel like they're not from you, but yet they're thoughts that you should have had, if that makes sense. That is so difficult to explain. I'll give an example, like let's say you were trying to sleep in, but you knew you had to get to work in like an hour or two. The lightning archetype will probably legitimately talk to you, even though you're drowsy and insanely tired. It'll tell you to get the fuck up. It's like the energy talking to you, like an energetic enlightenment throughout the transformations, the stages of transformation. Okay, so guidance was the first one. What's the second one? Probably empowerment. I would say, yeah, I'll probably say empowerment. I don't know why, or at least amplified connection with the element itself. Like if you go for water, and you honestly drink water, you will feel a lot more replenished. Speaking of, let me just sip of that real fast. All right. You'll feel more replenished in your body, like energy is flowing better, and you'll feel calmer, honestly. You'll have more of a mindset that kind of contributes with the water attribute, like how water can become anything, or it can crash or flow. Yes, we're quoting Bruce Lee here. No, your mind will be more adaptable. Your mind will be able to overcome better situations and stress because you're kind of just flowing, but as well you understand you can change the current of life. So it's a really empowering thing, ironic of the name, but it's a really empowering acknowledgement when you understand that your own mind and body is actually adapting to the attributes of these elements you so desire. Lightning would probably be more like striking. It's probably a lot quicker. Your mind's like your reaction time and like processing will just probably feel a bit more just faster, more alert. Basically, you may become slightly a light sleeper or a heavy sleeper, it doesn't matter. But lightning has a weird attribute to it, really. It's not something specific like how water is. It's really just connect and charge. Like it's full ambition and drive, and that's really powerful though, because it gives the motivation or the courage to continue your discipline. Yeah, that's perfect. Lightning gives you the courage to continue your discipline. Fire would be more like leadership wise. Fire would be more alert, more self-confident in yourself, and just straight up assertive, really. Not in like a bad way though, but yet you're not really as too shy to speak your own mind because you know that what you have to say needs to be heard. Okay, air, that's a calming one. That's why monks are always about air. It's a really calming procedure. It's also striking. You'll probably in these elements, I do recommend taking up martial arts with these. These are really, it's a really powerful element with really powerful element with this attribute, like the water attribute with like Wing Chun or karate. It allows your body to also get used to these types of attributes. But again, air, it's it will be a lot more clear-mindedness. It will be clarity. You'll probably be meditating a lot more, and you'll just be more to yourself. Air will be like a more isolated understanding to your own self, and be okay with your own company. Respectfully, I think that is the most powerful thing you could ever learn, how to be comfortable with just yourself. Because when you learn how to just do things by your alone, you become a fucking force to be reckoned with. Jesus. But hey, God bless. Okay, so we'll do one more. We'll try getting into, you know what, we'll go into water. So I'm gonna guide you guys into the water, and then I will get into one last fact you can do with it, and then cut it there. So get into your position as normal, close your eyes, Get your mind in that black space. Take a nice deep breath of your own accord. And when your mind is calm and not cluttered with thoughts, just change your awareness to just be on top of still water. Clear blue sky and no birds or any boats to stop the waves or start the waves. If there are waves or ripples in the water, that's okay. Just keep calming your mind until it is entirely still. Make your body one with the water, like you are flowing with the current. Even though it's so still, you have places to go. Enjoy this serenity for a moment. Let the water around you just calm you. Imagine what the air would feel like on the face, on the crispy air. Nice deep breath of the cold breeze. And just to take a second to enjoy what is around you. Understand this is the water's territory, but you are one with the water. Understanding that the water around you is there to protect you. You don't need to change anything to make it any better. It's already perfect, and if there was a change necessary, it would have already happened. Understand that this water also represents your life. This water has possibility within it. It can be anything it wants to. It can do anything it wishes to. It can hold great treasures within if you seek them. But understand that the water is welcomed by you. Now, the water wishes to show you the truth and lets you breathe in a new light. Take that breath and let the water guide you to the path you wish to be on. Now open your eyes. Quick lesson that just came to my mind while meditating. That's why I also started laughing. Sorry. You can do these meditations constantly and strengthen your connection with the element a lot more, which is how you reach different levels of guidance with them. The first one obviously would be like pitches of advice. The second one would be motivational get-ups. And the third one, the last one, is actually helping you be able to connect and control the element itself. Okay, so already a lot of people probably just rolled their eyes. It's like, oh my god, this kid's talking about fucking superpowers. They're not superpowers. They're just functions that have not been used. Let's get that straight. They are not superpowers. They are functions that have not been used. When I say this means you have always been able to do this. Your mind has just been trained and conditioned to believe you cannot. Let me explain. We're going back to electricity because this is what I'm focusing on. Working on electricity and talking to the archetype himself, he will actually guide you on his own property and attribute, as long as you show your ambition to actually strive for what you're talking about and asking for. This is not a quick and easy procedure. This is a very long, tedious procedure with many fuck-ups and many downsides, because there is no resource to fall back on, no one really believes in you, and really difficult because you have no idea where to start. That is perfectly okay. Let me tell you now that the archetype has every single one of the answers you are looking for. If you wish to start water, go back to that realm and calm your mind to be one with the water. Your mind is what controls your body and what is going to control the other elements. And why I say connect your mind and body to this realm is so the water legitimately becomes one with your consciousness. So it is literally one with your existence. When doing electricity, it is a very specific thing. Electricity is the movement of electrons. So electrokinesis would be the movement of electrons in a certain manner and the control of charges within an ion or a particle in general. These are genuine things I'm talking about and what I have tried myself. Electricity has given me the most the most progress out of the 5 I've tried. Darkness, air, water, fire, and lightning. I'm on lightning currently. So how to really use the energy actually, because talking about electrokinesis, that kind of sounds weird. It's like, okay, well, don't you have to be a fucking X-Men for that? No. So if you watched my prior video about when I said let's talk supernatural, I was talking about the energy key, and key is able to, for a quick disclaimer, key is able to become whatever it wants to become because it is pure knowledge itself, so it's able to take on whatever form or function you wish it to. With key, you're able to have it mimic the element you're trying to recreate or manipulate. So there's 3 stages to this. So the first stage would be occurrence, basically causing like we're gonna keep using electricity for this. So with key, you would be able to collect electrons in a specific area to create a key ball or a key plasma ball. So that would literally create an electric ball that is able to sprout out. That is what you call an occurrence, because you're using your key to get external sources to actually do what you're trying to do. The second one is recreation, using key to make up some of the parts to make electricity. So electricity would be movement of electrons. You would probably have key use your own energy to move the electrons, or use key to make your own atom to actually collect electrons on. Now the last one is legitimately just creation, which is turning your key into electrons and making your own key lightning. Now these are the 3 stages. These apply to every single element, including air, water, and all the others. Which one do I recommend? Honestly, that is up to you and your own lifestyle and which you just feel like is a good preference for you. Definitely look more, or at least connect more to these archetypes and realms to kind of understand what is more suited for you and your life situation. What I do suggest is that if you are trying to actually connect and control this element, do not do multiple elements at once. Only focus on one element as your priority target. But you can have multiple archetypes to help guide you to help other elements, because they're all energy at the end of the day, so they all have a certain lesson that you can learn to be applied to something else. Like darkness's vastness is so vast and limitless that it makes you question how you could apply that to lightning, correct? But darkness has its own electricity, and it would actually know itself how to collect a certain matter, and what is the word? I guess I would keep it as collect more matter. Water would be able to how to flow it in different ways. Air could teach you how to increase or decrease the intensity of the electrons' volts. And earth would teach you how to connect to everything that is already around you, like still electrons. Like you don't have to just connect and control the electric currents, because electricity is made by electrons entirely. This is all that I have to tell you. I love you guys. I hope you guys benefit from this video. Please stay tuned for the community. If you guys believe someone else would benefit from this video, send it to them. Stay lucid, stay blessed, and if you have any questions, leave comments down below. And as always, stay frosty.